What's up? And today I'm gonna be ranking shoes that I've tried over the years. I've been running for 2 years now, and I've used a ton of shoes. Some are great, some are okay, and some just should have never been made. And so I hope this really helps you out when you're picking out your next shoe. The tier list goes as, at the very bottom, absolutely not. The shoe sucked. It's just a terrible shoe, should have never been made. Then we got questionable, pretty obvious. Then no complaints, it was an okay shoe, nothing too great about it. Then happy feet, your feet feel really good after a run, you just feel like quick and light on your feet. And then elite, the best shoes, my favorite shoes by far. And yeah, let's get to it. Before we start the video though, quick disclaimer, everyone's foot is different and they require different types of shoes. So if I say one thing and it doesn't work for you, no foot's the same. And so some feet require a higher arch in their shoe. Some people's foot rotates inward, some rotate outward. Everyone has a different shoe. And these are just the ones that worked for me. They might not work for you, but these are just my recommendations, of course. And yeah, let's get to it. So starting off strong with our first shoe, we have the New Balance 1080s. These I loved. The cushion on them is great, really good for easy days, long runs, of course. The durability, they've hold up pretty well. I haven't run too many miles in them, about 70, maybe 100 miles in them so far, but no complaints for sure. Well, one thing is though, you can't really run super fast in these shoes. They're not a fast shoe, which is okay, but if you're a pace pusher, you might not like this shoe because it's hard to go quicker in them, I guess. A great shoe overall, loved them. We're gonna move these to Happy Feet because made my feet happy. It's 1080s. All right, next one, we got a Daily Trainer again. This is the Asics Snow Blast 4s. These were an okay shoe, good for long runs, just easy runs in general. I wouldn't use them as a workout shoe, really. They lasted really good. They had 300 miles on them, I think, maybe 350. Great shoe, but nothing really too special about it. So for this shoe, we're gonna have to, let's see. I think we'll put it in no complaints, because it was a good shoe, but again, nothing too special about it, but yeah. Okay, this next shoe, I don't have because it was an older shoe, but it's Hoka's Arahi 7s. These were terrible. Made my knees feel awful. Felt like I was just pounding on concrete all the time, even when I was on grass. I just did not like this shoe. The cushion was just not there for me. Let me know if you disagree. But yeah, I just did not like these shoes whatsoever. I think I used them for maybe 100 miles before I switched to a different shoe. I've heard that people use them as a workout shoe. I only use them for easy days and then some light pickups. But yeah, don't recommend whatsoever. And these are gonna be one of the few that goes in absolutely not, because I don't know who made those shoes, but ugh. Our next shoe is the Hoka Clifton 9s. I loved these shoes. They felt like you were running on clouds. The cushion on them is great. The durability was pretty good. I used them for a really long time. I think you'll use them all the way through track season. A great shoe for beginners. I highly suggest it. If you're new to running, you get this shoe. Yeah, it just felt like you're running on clouds. So we're gonna have to put these into Happy Feet because made my feet pretty happy. All right, next we got the Nike Zoom Rival Distance Spikes. These were my very first track spikes. Nothing too special about them. I really hoped I could have gotten a little bit more energy return out of these spikes. Not my favorite spikes. They didn't have anything bad about them. They're pretty comfortable too. And they lasted me an entire track season before I grew out of them, but nothing special. So these we're gonna have to put into no complaints, yeah, because nothing special about them. All right, next we got the Asics Snow Blast 5. My favorite shoe of all time. These things are great. They work for easy days, long runs, tempos, even on days when it was a workout day and I forgot my workout shoes, I could still use these and I would be fine. Durability is awesome, like the Nova Blast 4s, but they're just better in my opinion. The foam on these just got 10 times better. Return is pretty solid for what I'd call a daily trainer. But yeah, great shoe. I didn't only get them once, but I got them twice. So yeah, these are going to be our very first elite shoes. I loved these. I highly recommend them for beginners, any level of runner. These shoes are for you. For our next shoe, we have a spike. And you know how whenever you're at a track meet or a cross country meet and you can never find your spikes? You won't have that problem ever again. I love the Nike Air Victory 2s. These have an amazing energy return on them. I can fly with these shoes. If you're spiking it for a workout, 400 meter repeats and 200 meter repeats, these are a must have. They're on the expensive side, but if you're starting up your track season, I really recommend these, especially for the 8 and the 16, were my favorite events to use these in. But the only thing about them is anything over a 16, I just didn't feel comfortable in them anymore. I just felt a little unstable. But yeah, it was a little harder to stay on my toes. So great spike. These will have to go into Happy Feet. because I just could fly in these shoes. We got the Nike Zoom X Dragonflies. They were amazing. I used them for 2 cross-country seasons and even track season. I used these for the 3200 because I felt more stable in them. For that longer distance, but great spike, nothing to complain about them. They weren't like super fast, but they'll still get you there. Unless you forget to tie your shoes like I did, you will stay locked into these shoes. You're not coming out of them. Make sure to tie them tight. I learned that the hard way. I hope to use these for this upcoming track season too. So I'm gonna have to put these at elite. I mean, I think they really deserve that for being there for quite a long time. For our next shoe, we got the Hoka Mach 6. These are a perfect workout shoe for you. Right out of the box, they come springy, energy return is there, pretty cushiony, pretty stable too. I just love these shoes for workouts. 800-meter repeats, tempos. These are amazing and will get you through any kind of workout. The only thing is, they were so good. I bought 2, but they weren't really durable. Like, I only got like, I think 200 miles out of each of them, and they wore out pretty quickly in my opinion. So great shoe, just not very durable. But yeah, I love the shoe, so I really recommend these if you're looking for a nice workout shoe. And so for these, I'm thinking just because they weren't like super durable, I'm gonna have to put them in Happy Feet, but great workout shoe for sure. Next up, we got the New Balance Rebel V4s. I asked a ton of people about this shoe because I really wanted to get it. And a lot of them said they use it for easy runs and tempos. I think you could use them for easy runs, but I think they're a little too quick for easy runs. So I love them for tempos, 800-meter repeats, and then even long run pickups. I've also used these shoes as. They're a little uncomfortable in the toe box. That would be my only complaint. I don't know what's wrong with it. Too wide and long, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get the right shoe size. And so, let's see. I think we're gonna put these into Happy Feet. Yeah, I like it there. And you might say, well, Will, like right now half your shoes are in Happy Feet or above. Well, yeah, and that's because I try my shoes on before I buy them. And I really recommend you do this because if you don't, you'll end up with terrible shoes. I recommend you go to a official running store. You have someone help you out, pick out your shoes, look at like your gait or your arch, and have someone just like evaluate your form and like what kind of shoe will fit best for you. As you can see, like most of the shoes I tried out did well. I mean, only a few did bad, like the Rahis. Really recommend you like go try them on, don't just buy them online, even though it's tempting sometimes. But yeah, love these shoes, great. Okay, last but not least, we got OOFOS, because every runner needs to recover at some point. And even though these aren't a running shoe, they're a recovery shoe. These slides have an amazing like cushion back here that really reduce the impact that you take to your joints. So knee pain, this really helps. They're a little bit pricey and you might like not like this color. I promise they come in different colors. I love these shoes. And so we are gonna have to put these into the elite category because they are top tier. And that concludes my shoe tier ranking list, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what shoes you want me to try next. What are your favorite shoes? If you disagreed or agreed with any of these, let me know in the comments below and make sure to like and subscribe and follow along for the next one.